You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, welcome to the hood table one more again. Come on in. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button. If you are watching from Facebook, make sure you please get on over to our YouTube channel as well. The Hood Table on YouTube. DA Hood Table. The Hood Table, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, and thehoodtable.com, which is our website where you can get all your beautiful The Hood Table merchandise, from leggings for the females to coffee mugs, face masks, all type of stuff. So, again, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. How's everybody doing? It is 2:12 in the afternoon where I am in the Midwest of Omaha, Nebraska. And I'm working from home today, but I just clocked out for lunch, and I figured this would be a good time to discuss the Housewives of Atlanta with you guys. For you Housewives of Atlanta fans, the show was kind of interesting. I watched it the other day, and it was kind of interesting. It wasn't quite what I expected for the first the premiere, season 13, episode 1. Hey Tina, how you doing, boo? It wasn't quite what I expected on the first show, but it was kind of slow. It was kind of, I don't know. It wasn't too exciting, I guess, but I guess overall it was a good episode. Y'all let me know how y'all thought about it, because I've been looking at some of what they've been saying about the season 13 premiere. You said doing wonderful, awesome. So am I. I'm having a good day. But from some of the, I guess they're saying that the ratings for this premiere was like the lowest ever in the show history. Now I'm trying to remember if they said the ratings for this premiere was the lowest ever, or the episode period. It had like the lowest rating for an episode period in the entire 13 seasons. But again, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the show. I know most of the show was kind of focused on Portia, and I understand why, because Portia, who at one time didn't have no idea what a doggone Underground Railroad was, even though her grandfather was a preacher and a political figure and marched and, protested back in the day with Martin Luther King. At one point in time, and I do remember that episode. I know if y'all a fan of the Housewives and y'all been watching it for a long time, I know y'all can remember that episode when she was like, well, talking about the Underground Railroad, well, don't they gotta have a train or a railroad? Oh my God, it was so funny. It was so funny. Back in the day when she had said that. But yeah, she didn't know what the Underground Railroad was back then, but she certainly does now. She certainly does now, and it seems like again, a lot of the show was focused on Portia. And I think it was mainly due to everything that's going on, and the fact that her plight now in this time in her life is to get out there and be a voice and actually do some groundwork and get out there and protest with the people, in these Black Lives Matter protests all over. So that's a good thing. I'm proud of Portia. That's not easy. I be seeing it all the time on the news. I'll be showing y'all clips even here in Omaha, Nebraska. If y'all not here from Omaha, I posted a video like last week. And I mean, people being beaten by the cops. The cops were cursing at them. People cursing at the cops. I mean, it goes down sometimes at those protests, at those rallies. Um, Sometimes I think the police be doing a little bit too much, but then again, people can say sometimes the protesters be doing a little bit too much. But yeah, so she's been dedicated her life to protesting. Um and I don't know if she's going to end up being a civil rights leader like her grandfather. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But the fans, basically a lot of the fans, she's getting a lot of feedback, a lot of positive feedback, from her doing a lot of this protesting, and also I remember before the show came on back in the summer, I believe it was in the summer, when she was arrested. Her and her husband was there. Well, her and Dennis, I can't remember. Did they get married? I think so. I can't remember. Her and Dennis was there. And they were like getting hit, not hit, by smoke bombs were thrown in the crowd. And I remember all that stuff from her tweeting on or IG on her social media. And then, they showed it in this first episode, all the things that she had been through, but I wonder, will she end up being like, a community leader, a civil rights leader? What do y'all think? Do y'all think Portia will be a great person to be a civil rights leader, to try to lead the way for us in 2021 that's coming up on us, and so forth? Let me know how y'all feel about that. Hey, Edward Douglas, how you doing? What's going on? Are you on the road right now? I know you be driving that them big rigs, them big old trucks over the road. If you are over the road, be safe, stay safe. Hopefully, wherever you go, there is good weather and good, safe traffic for you. I for one, could never do that because I hate driving. I hate it. I hate driving. But yeah, we have to have people out there to do that for us, drive those big trucks and get materials and items and necessities and everything to each store and distributions and all that. So thank you for what you do. You said you're at home. Okay, well that's good. Hopefully you're enjoying your time at home and the holidays as well. But yeah, that's all I gotta say really about Portia. That's mainly what the show was focused on. This season premiere was focused on Portia. I am glad to see again that she went from not knowing what the Underground Railroad, I can't even say it, the Underground Railroad was earlier in the show, earlier in the seasons, to now being a political leader. So anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to Kenya. Okay, please give me a feedback on Kenya. Now, um, Kenya and Mark Daly. Ever since they first got together, I and a world of other people, fans of the show, haters of the show, fans of Kenya's, haters of Kenya's, you know, that relationship just seemed really suspect to begin with. So now they're getting a divorce. Now they're getting a divorce. Um, I can't honestly, I can't believe that they survived this long. Because again, in the in the beginning of the relationship, it seemed kind of suspect, of course, and that's how she ended up not on the show because she wouldn't let people pry into her life. And if you're on a reality show, that's part of the job is let people pry into your life, into your personal business. Her getting married behind the scenes, her whole relationship behind the scenes, Mark not wanting to be involved in any of the scenes, So it was kind of suspect from the beginning. Like, is this a fake relationship? Is it real? And then she got pregnant. Beautiful, beautiful little girl. Beautiful little girl. She got pregnant. They still was staying in different areas. He in New York, she in Georgia. So it still kind of seems suspect to me. I'm like, what kind of relationship? Are y'all ever going to be in the same state ever? Together ever? Like, always? But anywho, Kenya revealed that the relationship was already bad. We noticed that like over the last season or so, the relationship was bad. He didn't really make time for her. He seemed more interested in their daughter than her. Um, and then now she's saying that because of the CV-19, it just made their whole relationship worse with no traveling and limited traveling, as I should say, and people not trying to get out there and travel as much. He's in New York, she's in Georgia. That's understandable. But they were separated for months, and she said he stopped putting in any effort. So she, on the show, she was talking to the girls, talking to the ladies, and they were telling her, if you're really unsatisfied or unhappy with the relationship, if he's not trying and you're doing all the trying, they claim that she's done everything possible to work out their relationship or make it better. Again, I don't know what kind of relationship they really have. I still think this was just a joke, but that's me. I'm not on the inside of their home or her home, his home. I wish I was a fly on the wall for they romance or lack of romance, but anywho, so I guess she's going to go. She went to go see an attorney, and the attorney told her basically put on her big girl drawers. You Kenya. I ain't saying she's like everything, but she is beautiful. She makes good money. She's a celebrity. She can probably have anybody she wants. Probably. So why you keep dealing with this? So yeah, even her attorney was like, "Come on, child, pick up your girl. You better drop him and keep it moving, keep it pushing." But yeah. So anywho, y'all let me know what y'all thought about Kenya. Let's see. Let's move on to Candy. Now, Candy, um, I love me some Candy. I know a lot of people cannot stand Candy. I've been loving me some Candy since Candy was Candy. Since escape. Since they first came out with a CD, I've been loving me some Candy ever since then. Um, but I can recall many times over the seasons how her and her daughter Riley, they would have discussions about Riley's father, who was not real present in her life while she was growing up. Um, Candy always claimed that he was making money, but he stopped paying child support like years ago, years ago. And to this day, at this time, he owes her over $100,000. Now, I'm in the same mind frame as Candy is. As far as should a man be forced to pay that much child support back if the child is grown, so many years that went by, you as the mother or stepdad or just a mother, single parent, then raise that child. The child is grown, the child is in college, the child on their own, the child got a family now, and the daddy still owe all that money. Should you forgive that? Since it's been so long since he paid and he probably ain't gonna pay, should you just forgive that and just drop it? Kenny was like, hell no, he owed me that money. He owed us that money. And I feel the same way. Somebody asked me one time, it was a guy, he asked me one time, he said, if your son's father owed you like so much money and your child is grown and da 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 da, would you go down to the courthouse if he asked you and have them just swipe it all away? And I said, heck no. Heck no. Even if I did raise that child on my own and I took care of him and financed all his sports and his events and his $250 sneakers and trips and basketball, football camps and going out of town and just all those things that we do as parents and much more. Um, no. And if he ever does start paying that child support, I will take that money. I'll keep some. I'll give some to my son. Hell, because as far as I'm concerned, once you raise your child and you done put in all the footwork, the groundwork, you done raise them, they done spend all your money. Yeah, that money is still owed to the parent and the child, to the parent for the child. But hey, I'm like, come on now, you gotta reimburse me. Give me my stacks. Shoot, give me my Skrilla, my coins, my pocketbook. So no, I'm with Candy. He still owe that money. He needs to pay that money. But as far as Riley, her stepdad, Ty was telling her right. Candy was like, you know what? Be open minded. If he want to talk to you, if he want to kick it with you, if he want to start building a relationship with you, which he had many chances to when she was younger, she's like, Riley's like, I don't know, and Todd is like, hey, I like where Todd was going with that. She didn't give him many chances. It's up to her now. She has to feel comfortable doing this. She's grown now. When the kid gets grown, it's their choice to chase down their parent if they want to. If they want to, that's their choice. So that's how I feel about that situation with Candy. But good luck to Riley in college and everything. She wants to be I think she said an attorney. Did she say an attorney? I think Riley's trying to be an attorney. Correct me if I'm wrong. But okay, so let's discuss Cynthia Bailey. I like Cynthia too. I say I love me some Cynthia. I do like me some Cynthia a lot. And Cynthia has been through some failed relationships all throughout the 13 seasons of the show, or however long she's been on the show. Um and so then she got with Mike Hill. She got with Mike Hill, and they are now engaged. And mainly as far as this episode, the season premiere, they dealt with everybody being cooped up in the house. And I remember when she recall how she was saying something about jail, like it felt like we were in jail together. But they both agreed that they were perfect cellmates, so they were great cellmates. And when you are in a relationship, man, something like this, being quarantined and not traveling a lot, can probably make or break your relationship at any moment. But it seemed to have done them some good. They grew closer together, got to know each other better because they were, she was here, he was in Cali, she was here, in Georgia. But they are both happy with their relationship. It seems like it's a success as far as we can see on the outside looking in. Cynthia said that they are so grateful to have found each other. Love will help. Love with the help of God conquers all. And I truly do believe that. They were discussing their marriage and or their wedding, upcoming wedding, how um it was supposed to be on 10/20, 10/10/20, but Cynthia, she was thinking about maybe canceling it altogether if the world wasn't back open up and people weren't too apt to traveling and all that, with the social distance and the CV-19. And even though they're married now, I guess what they were discussing isn't really that important at this time because of the fact that he was upset, he was really upset, and they're going to go through that. you know the show was filmed months and months ahead of time. So we're gonna go through that. We're gonna see next episode. They get into it over the day. Then we're gonna eventually see them in the process of getting ready for their wedding, making their wedding plans, and then the wedding. So we're gonna see all that. Her gown, her gown that she wore for her wedding. Oh my God, she is gorgeous. I always thought Cynthia was gorgeous, and she said she gained 30 pounds, and you can see it on her backside. Man, Cynthia already had a big old badonkadonk with her slim, waist and everything, and nice rack up top. But she always had a badonkadonk. But in season 13 premiere, her backside, her man was like, he said that 30 pounds did you good, shoot. So he ain't had no complaints. But I thought she still looked good. But you can definitely tell a difference. You can tell the difference in Candy. You can tell the difference in Kenya. You can tell the difference in Cynthia. Hell, you can tell the difference in me. Everybody seemed like they had picked up weight over this past year because of being quarantined. But anywho, he was upset because she was like, well, if 1010, if nobody wants to the locations where they trying to have a wedding, if none of that is working out, then they're gonna cancel. And he was like, well, dang, do you want a wedding or do you want a marriage? Which is more important? Because he was like, I don't care if it's just me, you at the courthouse, me, you, and a judge, um, and one witness. He said, I still want to get married regardless. But anyway, as we all know, they already got married and they are, I guess, happily married as far as we know. So, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, again, I thought the first episode was okay. Um, it wasn't as exciting as many might have wanted. A lot of people think that it's going to be a failed season because Nene's not there, but some people like me, at times over these 13 I know there was one season where Nene was hardly ever there, but she's mainly been in every season, besides maybe a couple where she was just here and there or, really, really absent. But she's been there like all along, these whole 13 years mostly. And at times I was like, shoot, I'm sick of her, man. Get her out of here. I'm sick of her attitude. I'm sick of her um aggressiveness. I'm sick of her she I don't know. I don't know. But some people think that they are gonna have to bring Nene back. But y'all let me know, how many seasons do y'all think this show will survive altogether? A lot of people just think they just need to scrap the whole show, just throw away the whole show. Um, as far as like the storylines, I heard somebody say that this just seemed like recycled storylines. I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. It wasn't my best episode that I've seen on the Housewives, and I thought it was going to be a little bit more for a premiere, especially because everybody been expecting it because they knew Nene that wasn't going to be in there, so they was wondering, how good it was going to be. But again, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Make sure you comment in the comment section if you come in late. Again, everybody who's watching, if you are on Facebook, please read below because I would love you to subscribe to us on YouTube. The Hood Table is our YouTube channel. So please make your way over there if you're on Facebook and haven't went to our YouTube channel to subscribe yet. Please go over there to the Hood Table. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table on YouTube. And everybody, I hope you have an enjoyable rest of the day. I know it's 2:33 here now in Omaha, Nebraska, in the Midwest. I still got about 30 minutes of my lunch left. So I might holler at y'all tonight. I might holler at y'all tonight. I might come on screen tonight to speak to y'all and chop it up with y'all. But y'all know normally during the daytime I have my picture up. At nighttime is usually when I come on screen after my work day is over and all that. But so anywho, you guys, stay safe, be blessed, have a good rest of the day. I hope your week is going well. I'm looking forward to several things this holiday season. Of course, I'm looking forward to Christmas, but also today is the day that my son and his girlfriend finds out what they are having. It's my first little bundle of Joy G baby, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, I was telling my youngest son who still lives at home today. I said, our baby, we're about to find out what we are having." He's looking at me like, "Mom, that's their baby." I'm like, "That's our baby. That's your baby, my baby, our baby. It takes a village. That is our baby." My son's like, "Okay, all right. That's my little nephew or niece, but okay, it's our baby." But anyway, you guys, I'm about to get out of here and make me something for lunch, some leftovers. We got some chicken in there, some rice in there with some gravy, some corn on the cob that I made yesterday for me and my son. But yeah, so I'm out of here, you guys. Again, stay safe, be blessed. Head over to the Hood Table on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the Hood Table on YouTube. Thank you so very much. Love you guys. Smooches. Have a good day. Bye.